Jenny Day, people! This is Sharpino here, welcoming you guys to episode number 23 of the Pokemon Omega Ruby Shiny Locke. If you guys are excited for today's episode, and of course you're a proud member of the Sharp Squad, make sure you hit the like button down below for us, because as always, your support is very appreciated. Well, folks, today is the day. Today is the day we get ourselves the final gym badge of home. But if you guys didn't watch last episode, we took on the mighty Primal Groudon, took on Maxi with its Mega Evolution, and we whooped that ass of Team Magma. Today we're going to go ahead and take on the final gym leader, that is Wallace, and get ourselves the final gym badge of Holland. So let's go ahead and have a look at the team that we are rocking out with today. So we got ourselves Aquaman the Swampert, Vesuvius the Camerupt, Storm the Manectric, Curse the Dusclops, Tyler the Altaria, and Maple Story the Balloon. Now, unfortunately, Vesuvius is the last Pokemon that reached level 50. However, this gym is not Vesuvius friendly. Oh, no. It is a water-type gym, which Vesuvius is absolutely shit scared of. So let's go ahead and have a look at our PC, because you guys haven't seen the last couple of shinies. I haven't actually shown you guys the shinies that we have in our PC right here. So, Ricky Martin, the Feebas, is sitting here in the PC here, sitting nice and all. Mr. Feebas. And then we have ourselves the Puck, the Snorunt that we caught in the Shoal Cave for the 7th gym. Today we have ourselves one final gym badge, and after that we have ourselves our 9 collective shinies for the Let's Play. And then from here on out, whatever happens with the shinies, whatever happens, that is it. We get no more assists, no more lives, that's it. Our 9 shiny Pokemon, and that is it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this episode started. And considering the last episode we were talking about, Dragon Ball Z and, things that I liked growing up, I thought we'd talk about another series that I enjoyed watching growing up, and that is Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been one of my childhood favorites. Now, the reason why I'm going to get down here is I'm actually going to go ahead and take on all the trainers, just because really, I want to get all the training I can get to make sure that we are ready to go and take on this gym here. And honestly, I don't like leaving trainers unhinged, unanswered for. Now, even though we are kind of over-leveled, I mean, as far as the last couple episodes, I mean, we did see that say like this, level 41. So we are like 10 levels above, so we are clearly over-leveled just looking at this gym over here. But, like I said, seeing as the last episode, like, the Eliza and Tate gym had level 45, so you guys can understand why I thought going level 50 would be the way to go. But, looking at all this now, I wish I would have went maybe 48, or even just 45, because everything at this point has been all about that 45. So, that and the fact, again, I just wanted to make sure that we weren't going to lose any lives for stupid reasons, like we already have. Like, we lost a shiny to a damage drop. That's pretty stupid. And then we lost it to 2 lives to a double battle with Liza and Tate, which, as you guys all know, I was pretty PO'd about. I made that pretty clear. But, question for today, considering we're talking about, like I said, things that I liked growing up, let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, my favourite series of Yu-Gi-Oh!, without a doubt, has to be 5DS. Hands down, has to be 5DS. Honestly, I know car games on motorcycles. Yes, it's a pretty funny spoof that a lot of people have been doing on YouTube. But honestly, 5DS has just been my favorite, just for storyline and just for the introduction of synchros and everything else. Which honestly, synchros to me, and this is what it's a real sad thing for me. Like, I look at Yu-Gi-Oh! Today, the actual TCG game, and honestly, it's not. I mean, it is competitive, but the game itself has just bowed down to becoming a business more so than a game. Ever since they released Secret Rares and Synchros and Xyzes and all these different summoning methods, it's just, Yu-Gi-Oh! For me has just not been fun. And again, I'll explain to you guys why. I feel that Yu-Gi-Oh! Before all this came out, I'll compare it with this. Duel Links, Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game Duel Links on the phone, is a lot more fun for me to play than it is to play real life Yu-Gi-Oh! And my reason for that is because it has kept it to its original card game that it was before all the new cards were released. Which I think a lot of old school players can appreciate, because You know, you see people using old cards like Red Eyes, Black Dragon, Blue Eyes, White Dragon, and like Dark Magician. They're using all the original old school cards, which was what made Yu-Gi-Oh! So popular back in the day. You look at the game now, nothing of that kind it is existent. All that is released, or all that people play, are what people use to win games with. And, well, yes, that's the original game of every card game, but it's all new shit, and Konami themselves will make a set of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards that are so broken, so busted, that you absolutely have to buy it if you want to win. And honestly, that is one of the things that I find very irritating about all the games that are happening nowadays, like in, like, you know, card games and everything else, is that they will invent a new archetype so bad, so broken, and by bad I mean it's like completely busted, that players will have no choice but to buy it, and absolutely have to purchase new packs to get new cards, and everything else, which from a business standpoint is a pretty good aspect of it, but at the same time, the players are the ones who suffer because they're the ones caught in the middle of it. Because you got some people who are like me, like, I did play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! For about, I don't know, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! For about 3 years before I started going competitive, about 4, after 3 years of just goofing around, learning how to play and all that bullshit. Like, I was playing Crystal Beast and locals, and like, it was the talk of the locals, you know, like, oh my god, he plays Crystal Beast, oh my god. But then I Crystal Abundance and win, and they're like, oh my god, it's actually good, you know. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Today is just so bad. Honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life is just bad. It's just really, 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 really bad. I can't stress that enough. I think it's really bad. Now, I mean, if you do like Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now and you're playing it, then I say keep going, keep playing by all means. Don't let my opinion deter you from playing it. But like I said, I just feel like the card game itself is just gone down a sinkhole. It's just not getting any better. All it's doing is it's making more broken something mechanics one after the other to just make the game appear more busted, that you would have to buy all the new stock to make the best deck with the new cards. And it's wrong, personally. From a player, I think that's wrong, because from turning it into a game, you turned it into what I've described it as a business, because now it's no longer a matter of playing for fun. Now people play to win. And I mean, they play to win to earn something out of it. Like, I mean, I know that's the general gist of every card tournament, but I just think there's a better way they could have approached this than the method they have chosen to go with. That's just my opinion of it. I'm just being very careful that I don't fuck this up. And I think I fucked it, unless I can go diagonal. I think I fucked it, unless I can go diagonal. Hey, I did it! Yeah, I can go diagonal, let's fucking go. I thought I fucked it, I was like, no! Please, no! Okay, I didn't fuck it up. Great. I'm just being very careful so I don't have to freaking... There we go, do the diagonal. Yeah. Those diagonals really are paying off. Diagonal? Yeah, we're doing the diagonal business. Let's go. I'm just being extra nervous. I was like, I don't want to fucking then have to go all the way and start all over again. But yeah, like, I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! For me it's just really deteriorated from what it used to be, from its former glory days. Like, it's just not the same as it was. And you ask any old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, and they will tell you the exact same thing. We'll take on this trainer. You came all the way here, but you won't get to see Wallace. Not if you lose to me, you won't. Well, bitch, who says I was going to lose? But going away from all the TCG rant and all that, let's talk about the actual question, which is, who's your favourite character from the series? And honestly, one of my favourite characters from the series, well, I like Pegasus. Pegasus has been one of my favourites. It's the classic, woohoo, Kaya the boy. You know, with these tunes and everything else, so it's definitely been one of my favourites. But honestly, one of my absolute favourite characters from Yu-Gi-Oh! Has to be Jack Atlas. Jack Atlas, without a question. Not the English dub version, I mean the Japanese version of it. Because, honestly, whenever I hear the English version, all I think is Bakura, and I'm not all about that. I'm all about, you know, hearing the original voice of it. So, honestly, Jack Atlas has to be one of my favorite characters. Just the way, he says, he brings that Red Dragon Arch thing, Stinkro Shokan, Waga Tamashi, Red Demon Dragon, and it's just so epic, the way he brings it out, and it's so, like, for me, it's very, very, I don't know, it's very cool for me to watch that. For me, it's very cool. This girl's music, goddamn. Just every time you face it, it's the same, like, whimsical, and a Zoomerall. Well, little lady, I'm pretty sure we can handle this little debacle right here. This little problem over here. We got a little problem. Hey, you want to catch these little problems? Well, we can go ahead and discharge you of those problems, my dear friend. Yes, sir. Like I discharged you from a hospital, but this time I'm discharging you into the hospital because, goddamn, that would just leave you shocked. And all these puns are so bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and swap around now. We got some 52s. We haven't used Tyler in a while, so let's go ahead and use Tyler. Tyler needs some love. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do this. And again, we're going to do this very carefully. Alright, we're going to do the diagonal. Okay, it still works the way though. Yeah, we got it. Yay! Okay, so now the dust is settled. Fuck it, we'll leave it on Terra. I don't give a shit. Let's go. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Wallace, the gym leader of Sootopolis City. There's something about you, a difference in your demeanor. I think I sense that in you. What happened inside the Cave of Origin and what you did there. Our upcoming battle will make that all clear. Now show me. Show me the power you will with your Pokémon. And I, in turn, shall present to you with the performance of illusions in water. By me, my Pokémon! I just like how they had an art shot of Wallace just for like a split second, and it's like, okay. But here we go, Leader Wallace, the final gym leader of this region. Let's fucking do this, yeah! So we're going to lead things off with Tyler, the Altaria. Looking so fine, looking so fluffy. It's so cute, I want to die! Alright, so let's go for a Dragon Pulse. Let's see how much a Dragon Pulse does to a Love Disc. Now, this is level 44. This Pokemon is level 44. And this bitch gonna attract me. Are you serious, bruh? Really? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So we're gonna see our Hyper Potion come through here. Now, I'm not Mega Evolving Tyler until I feel there's an absolute threat of Ice Beam coming my way. Because I know the Ice Beam will rape an Altaria. I know that for shizzle. So let's go for another Dragon Pulse. Are you going to heal for the second time? Nope, he's not. And we break through the attraction once again to land that Dragon Pulse. Let's go. Down goes the Love Disc. Love Disc. Love Dicks. That's what I should think it's called. Love Dicks. My low tip. Okay, now this Pokemon I know can definitely pack the Ice Beam. So we're going to go ahead and swap into Vesuvius. Oh, Jesus. And we're going to make sure we're not going to get fucked up by any means of an Ice Beam. That is for damn sure. Ice Beam, like I said. Alright, whoa, that was a crit. Fuck you, my Logic, you piece of shit. That's it, you're gonna cop these hands right now. You're gonna catch this Mega Manectric to the face as he discharges you. The Intimidate drop, not really relevant. We're gonna go ahead and go for a discharge. Woo, boy! That's what you get for getting a crit Ice Beam on my Manectric, you bitch. God damn. And Tyler's level 52. Wants to learn Moonblast. Yes, let's go. Get rid of Dazzling Gleam. Now we've got Moonblast. A more powerful move. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wish Cash. Okay, now we have a problem. But we're gonna go ahead and swap into Maple Story, which is why we have Maple Story and Manectric for the situation. The more you know. So now we have a Wish Cash we're gonna deal with here. We're gonna probably see an Earthquake coming our way. Mudsport. Oh, that sneaky bitch. Now, basically, well, I mean, Mega Manectric's power has now been cut in half, thanks to that Mudsport. But the Seed Bomb should take care of that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is a gone. It's a gone. It's a gone. Celio. Well, this is just perfect. Now I can go ahead and go for a Sky Uppercut, because I know you're an Ice type. Woo! Ooh, down goes the Celio. More like see you later. My god, that was so bad. And lastly, we have Seeking. Let's go for a Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb! And down goes the Seeking. With the crit, just for extra measure. God damn! That last gym was a damn squash match. I don't know. Like, even with level 48, I'm pretty sure the result will still be the same. Because, I mean, in our team, it's just pretty much made for this. Bravo! 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 I realize now your authenticity and magnificence as a Pokemon trainer. I find much joy in having met you and your Pokemon. You have proven yourself worthy of the Rain Badge. Accept it. Having that badge assures your full obedience of all your Pokemon to every command you make. We got the Rain Badge! Yeah. Woo! Look at that shit right there. And so you don't forget the battle we shared. Here! HMF5 Waterfall. Thank you. The HM I've given you contains Waterfall. It allows you to smash into an opponent with the force required to climb a waterfall itself. Yes, it is a mighty move, and yet it also has a certain elegance and can sometimes cause opponents to flinch. Now, with the power of the Rain Badge, you will become able to use his HM move, Waterfall, to scale walls of cascading water. Many paths are open to you now. One path will take you to the Pokemon League. It is the goal that all trainers in Hoenn aspire to reach after obtaining all 8 gym badges. If that is the path you chose, then you must find your way to the island said to be most remote to Hoenn, Evergrande. But if it is a different path you seek, and you would rather pursue Pokemon in a complete Pokedex, the rumors that reach me on the wind whisper, that Professor Birch Littlerook has created a more powerful Pokedex. Visit him, obtain this new technology, and I've little doubt you will encounter more diverse Pokemon than ever before. I will hope that a bright future awaits for you, whatever path it is you choose. Alright. Okay. USA. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and fly to Lily Cove so we can delete Dive of Marshtomp. Why do I keep calling you Swampert Marshtomp? For fuck's sake. Jesus, Chris. Get your head out of your ass. It's one of your favourite home Pokemon. Stop fucking it up! Alright, so east of Lily Cove. So that would be... Oh, east is to the right. Never eat. Funny enough, a way I remember directions is never eat soggy wheat bix, or from your version, never eat soggy wheat bix. That's just an Aussie way of remembering the north, south, east, west. The move deleter. Yes, delete some goddamn moves. Let's get rid of Dive, please. Which dive do you want? Which move do you want to forget? Fucking Dive. Who the fuck wants that? Charming. If forgot to use Dive. Great. Thank you. Alright, now let's go ahead and teach it Waterfall. Which, funnily enough, we need anyways, but Waterfall is such a terrific move that we have no choice but to teach it to, you know. But we'll keep Rock Smash and Strength on Cursed and Maple Story because I do know we'll need those moves for Evergrande. So let's go ahead and have a look at his moveset now. There we go, that looks better. That's better. Okay, now that we've done that, let's go ahead now and fly over to Mosty, where we have to start making our way over to the Evergrande, because I believe it is the next step in our adventure. And now that we have Waterfall, we can go ahead and scale the Great Walls of Evergrande. So that will definitely be some fun. So, let's go ahead and heal up here at the Pokemon Center, because we have still yet to do that. So let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon and go... Bop, 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 bop. Bim, 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 bim. Hey! We hope to see you again. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that, even though you all say the exact same thing. You really are your sisters, aren't you? Alright, so let's go ahead and scale the surf. I don't know why, I mean, before you could fly to certain routes. Maybe it's something you can only do after the game finishes, I suppose. But we'll figure it out eventually. But now, we've got all these wild tentacles trying to make a splash and try to bother us, and I'm telling them to all fuck off. We are in no mood for your bullshit. No mood for your bullshit. Thank you very much. We are here on an adventure. We are here to do things. We are not here for your bullshit. Now you, go away. Besides, I think we're relatively trained. I don't think we need to do another growing montage until perhaps, the, oh, hello, what's this? Heracronite. I did not know that's where you found Heracronite. I know that you found Sablenite in Sootopolis at the end of the thing. I found that off screen. But I didn't know you found Heracronite here. What the hell? Well, again, if this was a Gen 2 Let's Play, I would definitely be on board with getting Gen 2 shinies. But, because we aren't, I'm just going to go ahead and skedaddle over here to the waterfall. If these Pokemon will leave me the fuck alone! All these tentacles be up in my business. I'm like, you bro, get the fuck out of here. I don't want your kind. I don't want your kind in my face. Go away, tentacle. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. I mean, you're like the Zubat of the waters. Just fuck off. That was tentacle. Just saying. What'd you say? I'm saying fuck off. That's what I said. Alright. So, we see here some giant... Would you like to use waterfall? Well, certainly. Absolutely! I would love to use waterfall. Now, I'm actually curious. Now, I do know that those cave entrances lead to something else, but obviously we're not going to find out today where they lead, but, you know, maybe some other time you might find out. But today is not the day for that. Nope. Today is not the day for that. Today is the day that we get to outside, you know, Evergrande. Well, we're at Evergrande City now. But unfortunately, only because I feel like we're going to get a good episode out of next episode, we'll wrap things up right here. It is a little bit shorter than normal episodes. I do apologize for that. But at the same time, we get to go ahead and shiny hunt for another Pokemon. And then we can add to the squad, or the piece anyway. And if something happens, we'll have a final shiny for you guys, so you guys can see the entire lineup of the shinies that we'll be using for the Let's Play here. So I will say, thank you very much for enjoying today's episode. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure you slap a like on the video, because as always, your support is greatly appreciated. And in the next episode, we'll make our way through Victory Road, which is the toughest Victory Road, well, not this one particularly, but can we break the cycle? Can we not have a death in Victory Road? Because every other Let's Play we've had deaths, and I can guarantee you the last time I've done this, well, let's see. Moon Shiny Locke, I lost 3 lives in one battle alone. Just one battle. And then in my X-Safari Lock, I lost 4 Pokemon, and 3 of them were to crits. Oh, that brings back so many bad memories. Oh, God. I remember how salty I was on that episode. I was like, I don't want to record this anymore. I was like, so dumb that day. But anyways, you guys, that's going to be us for today. Until the next time I see you guys, stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later!